Happy Friday, everyone. You know what that means. Another episode of Coffee, Chats, and Communications. Hey, Mia.
Hey, Liz, how are you?
I am wonderful. You have a change of scenery, a change of time zone, and a change of season, I see.
I'm freezing. I've come to South Africa. There's a new time to come, leave the summer and come to winter. You know how I feel about winter as it is.
Yes, indeed. So as you're out there in the Southern Hemisphere, Mia, I have such a story for you, a frustrating story of completely failed lack of communication and terrible handovers between two companies.
Which is always, and it always comes down to the communication, whether it's siloed systems or a handover from one company to the next. The loser is the customer who doesn't get the communication they're meant to get.
Exactly that, Mia. So as you all know, I purchased a new home last year and I escrow my insurance into my mortgage payment. And as all of you who have mortgages understand that your mortgage gets sold and you have a new servicer, and typically the process is usually pretty seamless. It's just like a change of who's doing it, and you have to now change where your automatic draft goes, and it is a little bit of a hassle, but everything seemed fine. And this servicer that we were sold to, we had them before, so we liked them. We thought everything was, totally kosher. Our mortgage payment, they were still drafting the same amount that they always drafted. So how are we to think that something had changed in our escrow? Why would we ever think that?
Unless you get communicated to, there's no reason for you to think that there should be a change, especially if the amount hasn't changed.
Exactly. So lo and behold, now my insurance company is calling and saying, we haven't received payment for your annual premium. And it's like, the mortgage company should have dispersed that to you. And so after many calls, my insurance broker calling them, then he's getting nowhere, then we call, and it turns out that they were not escrowing our insurance payment. So now we're like, but you have all of this money. We've been paying you the same amount. Yes, you have an overage in your escrow account. Great. Can I get the money so I can pay my insurance? No, can only get that after the year ends.
Feels like this is a time when they just sit on it and interest while you're now panicking, trying to find what went wrong. Yes. And they could have informed you upfront with communication, managed your expectations, and improved the customer experience instead of having you frustrated.
Extremely frustrated. And Mia, this is money that was already accounted for to be paid, right? So now we're having to find money to cover it until we're reimbursed, in the new year, which is absolutely insane. Like, and this is where companies don't realize, like, okay, big, huge strike on you. Now we don't like you as much. And that leads to potential churn in the future.
Yeah. No, it's a failure from the company, and the only ones who feel it are the customers.
Exactly that. And all it needed to be was, hey, just wanted to let you know some escrow changes. That's it. That's all we needed.
They would have managed your expectations. You would have known what to expect. You would have prepared for it.
Exactly.
Instead of the shock value that you just did.
Exactly that. So, lesson learned for us. Anytime there's a change, we are going to take the time to double, triple check everything right then and there. But have you faced something similar? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear about it. Mia, enjoy the other side of the world.
Thank you so much. And we'll chat next week.
Cheers.